All right, DB. I appreciate you taking the time to come on Bond First. It's been a while since we talked to you, so it's good to have you on video.
Man, it's been a long time, man. Thank you for sharing the platform and having me a part of it as well.
Of course.
Let's do it.
So I definitely want to start off with with the passing of Jewell. I
Wow.
just wanted to get your thoughts on how everything happened. Your memories of her and how you feel about, just how she passed and the state that she was in when she did pass.
Um, that's such a touchy subject because I've done previous interviews, talking about, I guess I say, the fun side or the personal side of Jewell and just personal stories. But I did have an opportunity after she and I had some interviews that was released to converse with her, via text, and we made calls to each other, and just to know, there wasn't any hard feelings first, because that's the first thing, my heart, the God in me first is the first thing that you think when somebody is sick or or dying. You know what I mean? And to know that we lost such a gifted person. I think what hurt me the most about it is that Joell, like myself, has fought so many years to be an artist and be known for music. And the morning of waking up and after hearing of her death, seeing across the different platforms and magazines and newspapers that she had passed, to me, her finally getting that opportunity to, be in the headlines. But such a sad song, such a sad story, so to say, that it's in the passing of her. It's so sad, man. Beautiful soul, man. Like, Jewell was funny as hell. Funny character, real, say anything. And she was one of the first artists to welcome me into Death Row. She welcomed me around Death Row Records, like literally the first artist to walk in, and she was like, who the fuck is this? you know, was her words, and Suge had me sing in front of her, and she kind of took on to me, and my mother passed that next year, and Jewell was one of the only artists that came to my mother's funeral, and she sung. So no matter what, I'll always remember her for what she did for me over at Death Row Records, and what she contributed to me when I was going through something, losing my mother.
Okay. How did you feel about her funeral and her GoFundMe and certain artists like that had made it onto billionaire status or millionaire status that they're quick to post rest in peace, but when she was here they weren't really looking out for her like they could have.
Well, that's just a sad story that it is. I guess that's the very. It's just very unfortunate, man. Like, that shit fake, fake, unfortunate. You know what I mean? Like, at any point that Jewell has been fighting, like myself, and always rallying. Even when I spoke to Jewell, she really didn't even know the money to even fight for. That's what she was in the music business. Like, she knew that she was owed some money, but she and I was discussing, just easy organizations for her to get small money from. And she was like, yeah, well, I heard this and I didn't know, so there was a lot of things on the business side that she missed, that I just, it would have been ahead of the game. But just to have some guys that everybody she was connected to, that she sang on a record, it's not fair for her to have a GoFundMe to be the spearing thing to make sure that her kids, grandkids, or make sure even her service. Like, I couldn't get to her service because of previous obligations, and but people that in the position of the people that come up around her, the Dr. Dre's and the Snoop Dogs and things like that, man, they should have been right on the side of her family. But Everybody gonna say I'm judging, but I think that's the human thing to do.
All right. You appeared in the woman to woman video with
Yeah,
Jewell. Can you tell me about that experience and if you have
that
any
shit
favorite
horrible.
memories of that video shoot?
That shit horrible. That's one of my most nightmares in the business. Something that I look at and be like, man, I don't want to see that. You know what I mean? I don't know if any other artists, like when they see themselves singing or in a video when they were younger, I guess you look at it and be like, nah, I don't want to see that. But I think those are one of the videos for me because it looks it look inappropriate. Sorry, it look inappropriate. It look like I'm out in the wrong place. You know what I mean? Like this woman and I'm this little ass boy, no muscles, and the dude that they took out of the video, like he was this muscular dude, and here I am. This is my first video being a part that I'm a part of, and it kind of showed to me now that I look at it. But I appreciate the experience. Like I forgot about it and didn't look at it and forgot all the elements that was to it and how great of a video that it was and Regina King in it. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things that I get an opportunity to say or people to say that I've had an opportunity to do that, rub elbows with or work with. And it took for me to go back to that video to be like, wow, Regina King was in that video. So, salute to it. I appreciate it.